Karima, the lead ranger for Birdaware Solent, and today I'm going to show you around one of my favourite parts of Southampton. It's Weston Shore. So we're on the east side of Southampton City, and there's a lovely promenade that runs all along the shoreline here. It's really popular with people, there's plenty of free parking, and there's also loads of lovely wildlife, especially our winter birds. Weston Shore is really popular here with people taking part in all sorts of activities. We've got this lovely shared user path, so you'll see people here walking, jogging, cycling, walking the dog, people with buggies. You can take your mobility scooter down here, and you've just got these beautiful views of the sea, so it's such a nice place to relax and switch off. So Weston Shore is a really special place for birds during the winter time. We get birds migrating from northern areas such as Scandinavia, Russia, Iceland and Greenland. Those countries are really dark and cold at this time of year, and food is hard to come by, and the Solent is one of the top spots that they'll come to spend the winter. And here at Weston Shore, as the tide is going out like it is now, you can see exactly why. We've got loads of lovely mud and shingle out there, and in the mud you're going to find loads of things to eat if you're a bird. You've got seaweed, you've got algae, you've got crabs, you've got mussels, you've got little fish, you've got marine worms, you've got everything you can think of. So as the tide is going out, you'll see, as we are this morning, seeing all these birds flock in just to quickly feed up and get as much food as they can before the tide comes back in. So shall we have a look and see what we can see now? So we've got a mute swan, which is a big white swan that you're all used to. We've got lots of brent geese, and they're all feeding along the water's edge, especially looking for seaweed. We've got oyster catchers, which are the big black and white birds with the long orange beak that we always say looks a bit like a carrot, and they're looking for the large shellfish items like the cockles and the mussels. So one of the spots to take particular care of is the spit or the shelf behind me. We're just in front of the green or the park area. You can see that big triangle marker. As you go down to the shore there's a little spit that sticks out, and that's the first bit that comes uncovered as the tide goes out. So it's one of the birds' favourite places to wait for the food to become available. So if you can avoid going down onto the spit there, that's ever so helpful for the birds. So, like, the best thing you can do to help the birds is to always stay on the promenade and keep dogs alongside you. But if you do want to go down to the beach, then try to at least avoid the water's edge, and the further up the beach you can stay, giving the birds as much space as possible is all we can ask. So we've just walked a little way further down, away from the park and the green and the cafe and the pitch and putt, and we're walking down towards Westwood and Royal Victoria Country Park now. So we've walked further down Weston Shore now, and we're opposite Westwood. You can see the path goes up into the woodland behind me, and it is ideal for the birds if you can walk on the footpath rather than going down onto the shore behind me. That's especially important when the tide first starts going out, or when the tide is starting to come back in again. You can see there's a small freshwater stream behind me, and the birds do love to use this area before the other parts of the shore become exposed. As you can see, the tide is quite far out now, and the birds are still feeding at the water's edge, which means that the birds have got plenty of space from us, which is great. As the tide comes in, the birds will be feeding closer and closer to the shore, and that's the time that we really need to take care. So the higher up the beach you can stay, or even better, on the footpath, and always keep your dogs alongside you, will really help the birds to thrive. So we're at the top end of Weston Shore now, on the Victoria Road, just opposite the Southampton Sailing Club, and this is called the Shorebirds Greenway. It's a lovely little wildlife walk right through the residential area, but as you can see, it's really pretty, so why not incorporate it as part of your walk at Weston Shore? And you could even try Westwood, which is down at the other end. It's a lovely bit of woodland in the heart of the city, so check it out. So with Fawley Refinery on one side, the tower blocks the other, and the working docks up in Southampton behind me, some people might fail to see the beauty here, but you only have to spend a little bit of time just enjoying the sights and the sounds of the birds down on the shore to realise what a magical, special place it is. And I think just to see the wildlife thriving in this little pocket surrounded by all this urban area makes it even more special. In fact, I think Weston Shore is such a special place for people from within the urban areas to come and enjoy, escape it all and reflect on the wildlife. Let's help protect this area and keep it special for generations to come. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this walk around Weston Shore with me. I've enjoyed showing you around. If you'd like to see more of our videos, please subscribe.